Hey, welcome back to our channel. I'm Davina.
And I'm Hobart.
And today we're going to talk to you. The main topic is the washer and dryer. And we've gone to many stores. So we'll talk to you about that. We're also going to talk to you about, we've been searching for a laptop. And we'll talk to you about the processor speeds, the prices, just different things about the laptops, the brand names of the laptops. We're also going to talk to you about spa services, spa services you can get at the mall, or spa services you can get in town, and also that you can get at home. So we'll talk to you about those different things. And I guess we'll start out by telling you about today. So today is the 30th of September. We've officially been in the Philippines for how many days?
I don't know, 45 days.
Maybe about 45 days.
Yeah.
And thank you to whoever.
43 days. 43 days. Because we got here on the 17th.
We got here on the 18th.
Okay.
Thank you to whoever's here. And hi, Kevin.
Yo, Kevin.
And thank you for the like. Thank you for the thumbs ups.
It says good morning from Fort Bliss, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it? What's the weather like out there?
Very bliss.
It's very bliss. It's Texas.
Yeah, it's Texas.
Right on the border of Mexico.
Yes.
I know, because I've been there before for a minute.
It's probably very warm over there, warmer than it is here.
Way warmer than here. I think it's like a dry heat.
Yeah, the difference is they have dry heat. We have like muggy heat. But you know what though? Recently it hasn't been that muggy.
It's been pretty fresh.
It's been pretty
like
nice.
Yeah, I've been like needing a sweater. I was at this SM and I was like, I guess I understand why people wear pants. Because I was like, I'm never wearing pants in the Philippines ever. And I still only wear shorts.
Right.
But people wear pants here.
I'm about to start wearing pants at home.
Yeah, because it's so freezing. We're freezing in our house.
Yeah, it's cold. And
but then
what's interesting is our kids like it really, really cold in their room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They want it frozen.
Yeah.
But if you turn off the AC for like 5 minutes, it gets way too hot. It gets way too hot. So like there's no in between. Either you're cold or you're hot. He says, no, I'm in and out here. Whataburger sucks.
No. Whataburger is pretty good.
Wahlburger. Wait, Whataburger?
No,
Wahlburger.
No. Whataburger is pretty
Whataburger.
good. Okay, so
that's in a movie.
Yeah. Whataburger?
Okay, so Whataburger
is in Texas.
In Texas? Okay.
Yeah, I think like people say, so I have this ex-Marine guy, his name is Norris, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's his first name. That's not his last name, that's his first name. But this dude is big old country dude, you know what I mean? Like I mean like this guy's like probably 6 foot.
Hi Harold.
6'8".
Hit the thumbs up.
And he's always talking about Whataburger, right? And so
Whataburger.
We got a whole debate, I think, one time about like In-N-Out being the best, in California. And he's like, you've never ever had Whataburger.
No, I don't care for In-N-Out.
I had Whataburger, and I thought,
good morning, Karyong.
I wasn't impressed.
Hey, what's that noise? Do you hear like a rat? Dude. We hear something.
Anyways.
No, there's something here. We're trying to listen for it because we heard it.
It's probably in a roof.
Maybe the roof has the rat.
Maybe
we put some poison up there.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, there's something in our house. Like we have not been able to kill this thing.
Yeah.
So
shout outs to Harold who just got on. Good morning. I think it is approximately 8:45 or 8:50.
Hit the thumbs up. There's 3 people here.
California,
we need to have 3 thumbs ups.
He is somewhere in the Central Coast. Same thing as Karyong.
Good
morning. So yeah, we got people from Texas. We got people from California, right?
Yeah.
So what is?
He
Hello,
says
good
that
morning.
chupacabra. Dude, don't scare me. That shit's real.
Nah,
That shit's
man.
real.
They have this. I think, like the headless something over here.
The headless, yeah.
Yeah, and then
The headless
there's like
horseman.
Now, yeah, probably. And then there's this guy they call capre, which is like this giant
buddy.
that like
Okay.
smokes like a big cigar
No,
or something.
I am
like
going to
that.
say,
Yeah.
Paragamo, buddy.
Yeah,
Like, we
yeah,
do
yeah.
not want those bad spirits here,
Yeah.
okay? And I got grandpa
Mhm,
to
mhm.
take care of me, all right?
Yeah. So
My father-in-law is going to take care of me.
Yeah. I do hear it. I still hear it.
It's up there
It's
somewhere.
up there. It's either in the attic.
We need to...
Yeah, it's either in the attic or it's inside this room somewhere.
Shit. Yes, there is a rat. I'm thinking there's a rat.
It's like...
Anyways.
Jinx. All right.
You owe me a soda.
Yeah.
Okay. So today was a pretty stress-free and awesome day. We started it by going to... We woke up super late. Like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay,
woke up
6
like
o'clock.
It was like 6:30 when I got up. By the time I got up, I had to kind of start opening gates already because we woke up late. Had to put the coffee out for the guys. Had to go downtown and pick up some pandesal because these guys like to, have some snacks in the morning. One of the guys was like, yeah. Like I was drinking coffee outside, and I was like, hey, do you drink coffee? And he's like, yeah, I do. So I was like, okay.
Nah, they drink sugar, yo.
Yeah, they do.
They drink sugar.
Like every time we put coffee out there without sugar. And because one time we put coffee, sugar, creamer out there, and it rained. So the sugar got rained on.
It got ruined.
It did. It definitely.
So we had 2 days with no sugar.
Yeah.
And those were the 2 days when they decided they didn't want any coffee.
Yeah, that's true.
And I was like, whoa. And he was like, hey, we need to go buy some sugar because these guys drink sugar. And I mean, like, we put it out and like they use globs of sugar in their coffee.
Which is, hey, to each its own, I would say.
Okay, so I'm telling you, since we moved to the Philippines, I prefer my coffee black. Okay, because I don't like the creamer, and I don't like the milk here. It's like weird powdered aftertaste milk, not good. So yeah, it's been really interesting. Go ahead. Sorry, cut you off.
I don't remember.
Horrible.
I heard a rat moving.
We do hear a rat moving.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We're about to get that bat and then machete, and we're gonna kill this thing. Okay.
It's about to get down.
Don't come across me. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. Stomp on you, dude. Okay, so anyways, moving on. I got some pandesal for these guys. We started serving coffee for them. Some of them, at least one of them drinks, and then sometimes it's like 2 or 3. But today there was a whole bunch of them that drank it. Like 5 or 6 of them drank it today. So that was good. It's awesome.
Yeah, because it sucks when you go through all the trouble to get the tray out, to make the hot water, and like put it all out, and then nobody drinks it.
Nobody drinks it, right? It's because they did that like a couple of times because we didn't have sugar. So after that, we picked up my aunt, went to the market, bought some stuff, and my aunt is gonna cook some stuff for
our family. So that we're really excited about. Big family meal.
I am excited about that food.
And I posted some videos on YouTube about us shopping at the market today. Yeah, so you guys should go check them out in our shorts.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But not right now. We're in the live. Stay in the live.
Yeah. Let me see. After that, bought a whole bunch of stuff. I'm having some difficulties, right? And so one of the carpenters was like, hey man, like, how much rebar did you buy? I was like, I bought all the stuff that you guys asked me to purchase. And so why? Well, because we requested for this much, and we don't have this much. When they delivered it, did you count it? I was like, no, I wasn't here when they delivered it. I told them to get with you guys. And so they started counting it, and we're like, oh, we're short. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, well, that's not what I ordered. Let me go talk to the store. I went to the store, and they're like, yeah, we didn't deliver it yet, so we owe you this, and this. I was like, oh, okay, all right, sounds good. So for me, I was like, man, it's already been like a couple of days since like I was expecting this delivery,
Mm-hmm.
and it hasn't come in yet. But I'm learning from my mistake that like
Mm-hmm.
I should be present when things are dropped off. I shouldn't
Right.
just take things for chance.
You
I'm
shouldn't like
gl-
think that people are gonna like be honest and bring this
right,
stuff
right,
to
right.
you.
I'm glad that like the carpenters were honest, and they were like, hey man, this stuff is missing. And so I
Mm-hmm.
really like that. That's kind of admirable. I love the honesty, and they're like, we need this. I was like, all right,
So
sounds
they
good.
can't even like finish the work
Right,
because
they
they're
can't finish
missing
the work.
the
Yeah.
items, but the items were never delivered.
Yes.
And there's always the chance that it was not gonna be delivered had
Hmm.
he not said anything.
Right. So I went back, I said something today, and then like almost at the end of the day, I talked to him again, and it still hasn't been delivered.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we weren't here, and I wasn't able to go back to the store again, but I'm gonna have to go back to the store sometime tomorrow and kind of get things resolved.
Mm-hmm.
But I spoke to the carpenters, and tomorrow is Sunday, and we gave them a break. So, update on some of the things that they're doing. These guys are raising like the support for the rebar, and they're building the casing for the concrete pour, which is awesome. This structure that they're building is
The second story building that he's building over there.
it's it's bigger than what I thought it was gonna be.
It's way
Which
bigger
is
than
cool. Which
he's
is
like,
which is
I'm inspired.
yeah. No, no.
Build
I'm
it.
just like
No.
when I like before they started laying out the stuff. I was like, oh, it's pretty small. Put it right here. But now that I'm kind of like paying attention to it, it's pretty big. And like these guys surprise me every day of the type of ingenuity that they have and how they apply their knowledge and skills that they've learned through the
Mm-hmm.
years in building in the building process, right? So in the United States, it's different because they have all these machines. It's like everything is calculated of how much cement versus dirt and all that stuff. These guys
Mm-hmm.
are like they're doing this just like by memory, the measurements, how much it goes in, and like the distances of the rebar and how it's supposed to be bent, the weight capacity, the ratio. It's like it's just great. I every time I go out there, they surprise me, and I'm amazed, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
these guys,
Yeah.
their tape measure is pretty dated. You know what I mean? They get like
Uh-huh.
a thin one, and I'm like, man, I'm looking at their tape measurement, and I'm like, man, that tape measure is pretty old, probably like 15 years old, and they're still using it. They still like use lines. They use water hose, like a
Like
water hose, like
fishing
a tube,
and fishing
right?
wire
To
to
a
get the
tube to get their
lines.
level from one end to the other. It's like, wow, it's really amazing. So these guys surprise me every day, and yeah, their honesty is just an additional bonus to that. And they're making sure that whatever they ordered and they requested that I'm supposed to purchase, that it comes in and it gets delivered. So
Yeah, that was really good.
lesson learned for me.
Yeah, you
Uh,
probably want to have a checklist, right? So
yes.
with your receipt and you check it and make sure
Hmm.
that the things you ordered come in.
Yeah, and then another thing too is like I had to go. We have a family out here, a cousin that has his own construction business. Him and his wife are like a power couple. One
Mm.
owns a construction business, and then the other one owns the material side of it. And so I went to see one, and I said, "Hey, these are the items, and that I purchased. Like these are the things that I need to purchase, different from the issues that I talked about before, right? That the items were like hasn't been delivered." And so I had some concerns. I was like, "Hey, do you have any idea where I can get some lumber, some cocoa lumber? The carpenters are requesting this." or where I can rent some scaffolding equipment. And she's like, you know what? Why don't you go talk to your manong over there? He's got all that equipment. I went there. Um,
So you were talking to family.
I was talking to family,
Mhm.
right? I think how we are related is that my grandfather, right, which is my mother's dad, is his brother is his father's dad. So we're cousins. We're second cousins.
Oh, family tree.
Yeah, like the family tree. So my mom's father and his uh, father's father are brothers, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're cousins. And I go there and I'm like, hey man, and this is all like in Ilocano. I had some English in there. I was trying to explain the situation. I'm like, hey, I'm building a second story, blah 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 blah. He didn't even let me finish like the explanation. He's like, no problem, you got it. What is it that you need? I said, well, I need this, 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 and this. And he's like, okay, so currently right now those items are being used, but as soon as they're done, they're gonna be done next week. Um, I will get them to you. And I was like, well, how much do you want for rent? And he's like, no, don't even worry about it. But as soon as you're done, I want it back. I was like, great. Uh, okay, well, thank you. And so it's like, family here is the family ties are very important. And I really appreciate that I can go to my uncle and my uncle kind of like sets me up, with his connections.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting to know like my cousins that are out here and the connections that are made through family, right?
Right.
And
It's
so
like our social networking.
our social networking, and it's amazing. Filipinos and the culture itself is amazing, right? The honesty from the carpenters. They're not family. Actually, one of them is my cousin.
One of them's your cousin, yeah.
But and then they're being honest, and they're like, hey, this is what you need, we're missing this. And then I go to the store, which is like another family member. She's like, hey, why don't you go visit your cousin over there? He's got the stuff that you're looking for. And I go there, and it's like I don't have to rent it. I'm like, man, I'm truly amazed. And uh,
That's a blessing.
I feel the love.
Yeah, he really does feel
I feel the
blessed.
love. And you know what? It makes me feel like I want to do more for the community as well. You know what I mean? Everyone around me, that I'm surrounded by, is kind of like, hey man, welcome back. Not just that, you know what I mean? Here's what we're gonna give you. We're gonna give you a discount on the items that you purchase. It's not like a discount on like, it's not a discount on the entire purchase, but it's a discount per item. And I'm saving a lot of money because of the connections that have been made through friendships, family,
and friends.
And I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I went on a whole tangent. I'm just glad that we are here and we're making kind of like reconnecting with family, right?
I feel like I really admire him, and I get to watch him in his like really be in his culture and speaking the language, and I'm just really proud of you.
Oh, well, thanks. And you know what? I'm not one to kind of like go to people and beg and be like, hey, I want this stuff for free. No, I'm like, I actually want to like pay. I want to pay. I want to rent these things, at cost. But despite my efforts saying, hey, you know what, I'll do this, and they're like, don't even worry about it. And it's like, it's amazing.
Yeah, because we're like that too, though. True. We're like that too. Yeah, we'll be like, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
it's just our pleasure to help people as well.
Yeah, we are like that too. But now I kind of know
like, what it feels
like
when someone blesses you.
Receiving end, and it's great. So yeah, moving on. Cool. Like, so that's part of the construction. We did a walkthrough today.
Yeah, it was nice.
Right? I saw my office. Right.
His office looks beautiful. I'm jelly.
I mean, the ceiling is pretty low, but still, these guys did an amazing job. We'll do a walkthrough of the office.
We'll do a walkthrough of the whole house once it's all done.
Once it's all done. And then we saw her office too.
My office is nice. I got the vaulted ceilings. what he did is he had them resealing it, and I got like 6 more inches.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the ceiling before was on the top, right? Right before the attic is made out of wood. And one thing that we are fighting currently with the doors is the termites.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna install new insulation on a roof and not replace the wood that's there. So I'm having the carpenters go up there, replace all the wood that was up there before. We're changing it to just metal, right? It's called metal furrings instead of wood.
Oh, because the wood is the frame.
The wood is the frame.
Oh,
correct.
okay.
So it's the metal framing that's on top. And then they put the plywood insulation and then plywood, and then they repaint it. They reseal the whole room.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, right? So I said, if we're going to replace all that stuff, might as well raise the ceiling. And they did. And how do you feel about the raised ceiling?
I think it's really nice.
I think so
It's
too.
very clean. Yeah. It's very open.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited to have it as my office / laundry room. Okay.
Yeah.
So
speaking of laundry room, right? So we went all around today. There was a big issue with our our washer dryer purchase.
Oh yeah, it's been an issue. If you go back, you can find out about it. But we're gonna talk about it.
Go ahead.
So we went to SM Appliance Store in Urdaneta, and we went on a big old shopping spree. We told you guys about this. We spent like $3,800 buying all of our stuff, American
So
dollars.
what did you buy?
We bought a big, like, full size fridge, right, with a 2-door. It's 90 centimeters. It's 3 feet in the front, right? That's how big it is. And so we got this big old appliance, and then we also got an electric stove, which we had to like special order because they didn't have them there. And we got the biggest one they had, which is still a baby. It's a baby,
which is 60 centimeter wide.
Yeah, it's tiny. And then we also got a washer dryer combo, or so we thought. So when they explained it to us, they told us it was a washer and dryer and that like the clothes come out dry. Then when we're there to inspect the product, we're looking for like, well, where's the vent? Well, like, how does this thing dry? Like, it doesn't look like a dryer. Where does the lint go? And I don't know. We were like really inspecting it, asking all the questions. And they're like, well, it's not actually a dryer. Everything comes out damp. And we're like, but we thought we were getting a washer and dryer. Like, this is not a dryer. Why does it say dryer on it?
Yeah.
So in the Philippines, they have washer dryer combos. Pretty much most of all the dryers that you're going to find are washer dryer combo. What it is a tin that does the washing, right? And it's just like a spin cycle washing. Then what you do when you're done with it, you pull it out and you put it into the dryer portion, which is usually like a smaller compartment, and it spins until all the water comes out. Okay, but when you get it out, you still have to dry it. But at least it's like
hang dry.
But at least it's not like totally soaked. Hi, Kevin. Yes, you're in our family too. You're in our Army military family.
Well, I don't know.
Is he related to you? Is he Filipino?
I think he's like a 1/8 Filipino. He's like a quarter.
Did you say he was Persian?
Cherokee.
Is he Persian?
You know what I mean?
What is he?
Also like part German.
Okay. Yeah. Did you get one of those tests done? Because my brother got a test done.
He also claims he's
from Spain.
Yeah, he's also claims he's like African American and all that stuff. So he embellishes a lot.
Oh my God!
No, he's Filipino.
Did you get one? Oh, is he Filipino?
Yeah,
why does he say he's from Spain?
I don't know.
Well, like my husband's French because he's Gabois.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll believe that.
Yeah. So yeah. anyways, that's the story behind it. And so
we went back to Urdaneta to fix the issue. We
Well-
were planning on. Oh, okay. So he wants to go into the whole bit.
okay,
Go for it.
so what happened was like that we went there, we inspected it, they told us, we realized that it's not a washer dryer combination. We've been to Europe and we saw a washer dryer combination where you actually put it in the wash, right? You put soap and all that stuff, and then it goes through the whole washer spin cycle, damp dry, and then from the damp dry it goes straight into the dryer mode, right? Where you pull it out and it's actually dry. That's what we thought we were purchasing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just a regular washing
And
machine.
I mean, for the price we were paying,
Yeah.
it made sense that it was a washer dryer combo.
Correct.
Because it's expensive.
It's very expensive. And so we went back there. But before going back there, we plan on going back there today. But before we're going back, we went to a few stores. So we went to here in Tayog, we went to like Magic Mall, we went to CSI,
The appliance
and then
stores.
we went to Rosales, SM appliance store, and then we went to Urdaneta appliance store, which
we've just been sweeping all of Pangasinan, trying to look at these washer dryers.
We didn't go to the Gupan, but we were just like, the biggest one they had here at the small store in town were like, 15 kilograms, 15 kilograms washer, 15 kilograms dryer, right? But the one we purchased was 21 kilograms. So there's that big difference.
The washer machine that we
is
thought was a
21
combo
kilograms.
was 21 kilograms.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we looked around, and the cheapest one that we found, 10 kilograms, was about like 20,000. 25,000
for the dryer,
for the washer.
Oh, okay, the washer
And dryer combination that we saw, 10 kilograms.
But it's not a washer dryer combo.
No. If you bought the washing machine, and then you bought the dryer, right, combination, separate machines, the ones 10 kilograms on both ends was about 90,000 peso. Right?
Okay,
so you're buying like 40K, and then 45K and 45K, which is cool, right? But as we were looking at these 10 kilogram washer dryer, they're tiny. They're very small.
They're very small.
And I'm asking her, I was like, hey, take a look at this. This is kind of like this. If we bought the washer and a dryer, right, that are 10 kilograms, it's equivalent to how much we paid for that 21 kilogram washer. And so, but I want you to look at it. Can you fit, a blanket in there? And she's like, no, I can't even fit a blanket in there. I was like, okay, all right, so it's a problem. We went up higher, which is like to a 15 kilogram washer and 15 kilogram dryer combination. And still, you know what I mean? With the prices between the 21 kilogram and the 15 kilogram washing machine, the 15 kilogram washing machine was $2,000 more, 2,000 peso more than what we purchased, which is 21 kilograms. And this was LG, right? So what we decided to do was
keep the washer machine that we already bought, because 21 kilograms, and we were able to find a 19 kilogram dryer,
and it was 16.
Oh, is it 16?
It was 16 kilograms.
But check this out, like the dryers here are way different than in the States. So there's no like outlet that you gotta put a hole in the wall so that the hot air can go out. No, it's not like that. Here they have like this long tube that collects the moisture, and so that gets filled with water. You got to empty that out, and then they also have this like thing down at the bottom. You can see the coils and stuff, and you also get all the lint. So it was one of those. Okay, like I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a dryer. I'm sure of it because of like the different contraptions that are going on. But I've never used a dryer like this. So I'm really interested to see how it works. So I'll make a video about it for you guys. I'll let you see my dryer when it gets here, and I'll show you all the ins and outs of it, because it's new. I've never seen anything like this.
Yep. So we resolved the issue. We ended up going to the appliance store in Urdaneta, and purchasing a dryer separately from. But now we have like two brands. We have our washing machine is LG,
LG,
and then the dryer is Samsung.
Samsung.
All right, we couldn't find one that matched. Actually, the big 21 kilogram washer didn't have a dryer that
Right.
comes with it.
That
It was
matches
just
it.
it matches it, and we couldn't stack them on top of each other. So, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with the situation.
We're gonna have to deal with like how we store it, or
yeah.
you know, like how
So
we're gonna
our original space where we're gonna put it is
might
gonna
have to move. You have to
change.
might change it.
I think that the dryer is gonna have to go in her office.
Yeah, and I might be okay with that. I'm okay with that. But that's gonna be kind of weird. You know, you go from the wash machine, you gotta like put it all in a basket, then walk over and put it in the dryer. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Mhm.
It's a new experience, so we're down for these new experiences, and we're learning so much along the way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, what else? Anything else?
I mean, while we were out, we were also looking at laptops.
Ah, that's right, laptops. But before we do that, I just want to let you guys know that for my son's birthday, I purchased an Apple Watch from Walmart, and
yeah.
so he opened it here. It came in like 24th of July in the United States. It came in the mail, or it was shipped, and we got it. I've been carrying this package all the way through here for my son's birthday. He opened it up, and the thing doesn't even charge. The Apple Watch doesn't even charge.
Mhm.
And so you put in a charger, and I left it there for like 6 hours. It doesn't charge. What happens is the Apple icon comes up, but then it turns red. So I have been searching, trying to look for a Mac store, right? And the nearest Mac store you found was where? Like in
Manila or something.
No, was it Manila?
Oh, it was in Hong Kong.
It was in Hong
I don't know.
Kong.
I don't think it was Hong Kong. I think I was looking at it wrong. I put Apple Store, and then like I don't think there's Apple stores in China.
So in Urdaneta Mall, there is a Mac Superstore. And I asked them, I was like, hey, can you guys do repairs on Apple Watches? And they're like, no, we can't do repairs on Apple Watches. But if you still have your receipt, you can call the store in Pampanga, the warehouse or whatever, and they can possibly help you out. And they're like, there was like a language barrier, and I was trying to explain to them that I couldn't turn it on. But they're like, well, you should be able to log on and contact Apple directly and complain about the Apple Watch. I was like, I can't even turn the Apple Watch on. Like, I need to get it turned on before, like, I can't even register it. It's not even registered yet. Usually when you connect it to your phone, you can register it, and there's warranty and things like that. I can't even do that because it doesn't turn on. The only thing that you can see on the Apple Watch is it shows up is the Apple icon, and it shows for about a split second. The white icon turns red, and then it turns off. So got that resolved today, got the information. I have to contact Apple service. They are in Pampanga, and hopefully I can get it resolved, get at least a new Apple Watch, or get it refunded, or get it sent to Apple so they can send me a new one. I'll pay for it.
Yeah, side mission.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what happened today. And then let's move on to the topic you want to talk
about. The laptops. So we've been looking for laptops, and we went to let me see. We went to CSI, and they didn't have any.
No, they didn't.
So then we went to Magic Mall, which is like another mall in Tayog.
Yeah.
And we found some laptops, but they're Intel processors, or the chip that they use. It's like Raiden or Ryzen.
Yeah, AMD Ryzen 3, right? iCore 3.
iCore 3. That's like the lowest on the low end. It's like the lowest Intel like processor.
Yeah.
And then the highest they had was I think iCore 5. And they also had plutonium.
Plutonium.
What is it? Plutonium silver. And I was just like,
silver and gold.
No, but all I saw was silver.
There was a gold there.
So gold's the better one.
Yes.
And I was just like shocked because.
And it's Pentium.
Pentium. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Plenty.
Wow. You're my nerd. So,
Yes.
but yeah, no, it was just like
I watch anime.
I could not buy any of them because
I read books.
I know how cheap they are.
I
Like
play
they're
video games.
yes, I know. I was saying like they just wasn't a very good like quality of computer.
Mm?
They were made to be for like sold cheaply or something.
Okay, well, just these computers are solid state drives, so they're no longer using disks, which is good. That's one. The RAM is about 8 gigabytes, and then the lowest I saw was like disk space is 256 gigabytes, and then the highest I saw was 512 gigabytes. So it's still pretty good, right? It can still do what you need it to do. It's just not as updated as
We're
are
used
used
to.
to in the US, right? Which is
Yeah.
like, okay, every year the next thing, top of the line, whatever. And the
Mhm.
brands that they have here is HP, and then they have Lenovo, and they have Asus. If you guys are familiar with Asus, it's a gaming laptop or gaming computer, right? Lenovo is probably one of the lower ends in the US, and then Hewlett Packard is kind of like mid range. Right.
But here, when we were looking at them, Hewlett Packard was the
The
lowest,
then Lenovo,
and then Lenovo, then the Acer.
and then the Acer, right?
Mhm.
We didn't even see any Dells,
Right.
and so
There was no Dell.
yeah, there was no Dell, and they didn't
Um,
have any Macs.
But we
available
went
either.
to Max Superstore. Did you see Max at the
No,
Max
they
Superstore?
didn't have any.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting. They had phones, they had tablets, but then I didn't see any Macs.
And we never really
on
looked at
display.
SNR.
Yeah.
We should go look at SNR for a laptop.
No, because we walked through all of it, and the only thing we saw was TVs.
I saw TVs, karaoke machines, but I wasn't really looking for it.
Yeah, washer, dryer. Yeah, they have like Christmas ornaments, usually in the front. That's where they have.
SNR doesn't have beds either.
Yeah, they don't.
We've been looking for beds.
Tempur-Pedic beds. So they have foam beds here, but it's not the quality that we're
looking for.
Right?
Yeah, we're looking for a specific.
They have like spring and a little bit of foam.
A little foam.
I
I think we saw one that was like this thick of foam.
Yeah.
And we were thinking about buying it, but
I don't have a truck.
The store was a bit grimy.
And I don't have a truck to transport these things.
These people were like smoking inside of the store. And it was gross.
Well, you're in Philippines, right? And it's Asian culture predominantly. They smoke a lot.
They do smoke a lot out here, but I'm just not used to having my bed smell like cigarette smoke. Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm purchasing a new bed, I don't.
That's true.
I don't.
guess.
The sofas and the beds shouldn't
agree.
smell like cigarette when you're buying it.
I agree. I mean, it was a little bit grimy. But anyways, I think we kind of moved on past our topic, which is like laptops. All right. So the prices for laptops, the lowest that we saw was about 27,000 peso. Right.
That was the HP.
That was the HP, which is about $600.
Yeah, and we were
600
talking
USD.
to someone, and they had said that in the past the HP laptop was like 22,000. So the prices have gone up on these laptops.
Yep, on the Hewlett Packard.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you go up, the highest one I saw was Asus, which was about 120,000.
Oh wow!
Which is 2,000, right? But this one has like Radeon like 3, AMD. It's got the processor,
Ryzen.
Yeah, Ryzen, graphics and all that stuff. So, $2,000. But yeah, if you are planning
US
to come to the
dollars.
Philippines, buy laptops in the US.
Yes, come here with your laptop.
A MacBook Pro.
Free advertisement right now. Here you
MacBook Pro, 12,000. I mean,
1,200.
1,200.
Yeah.
Right? If you're military and you go to
the PX,
it's a lot cheaper now.
Or you go to Costco.
It's like $1,000.
Or if you got Costco membership, you go get you a laptop.
Laptop. They were selling 2022 model laptops, MacBook, for like $800, $900.
Yeah. The laptops in the United States way better than the laptops here in Philippines, and cheaper like better quality and better price.
Yes.
So
yes,
bring your
yes.
laptop with you. Don't
Yes.
buy one here.
Don't buy one here. I mean, the iPhones and things like that. It's a little bit overpriced too, but it's just better to bring it from the U.S. Any electronics at all, tablets, laptops, phones, bring it from the U.S.
And
all
the
way over
quality,
here.
the quality is just better.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, the laptop situation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna move on to services.
Yeah.
We're talking about finances today and services. But before we move on, I'd like so
Maybe we should
Kevin-
catch up in the chat here.
well, Kevin is like, Kevin's like, I love you guys, right? And then he
Put
says,
up a clothesline.
put up a clothesline, bruh. The clothesline, like when you dry your clothes outside, like it messes
It
up.
doesn't keep the elasticity.
It's like, man, what's going on here?
Okay, so your necks get stretched out, and your clothes become like hard, like and flat. And I don't know, like you wear them, and it's just not fluffy.
It's not fluffy.
I like my clothes fluffy.
Unless you know what does work out here.
What
is your military undershirts? So
yeah,
the 100% polyester,
not this. This one's crappy.
Or the 50% cotton, 50% polyester, dry fit clothes.
Yeah,
phenomenal. They'll work great here. Any cotton? No. Any stretchy?
No cotton.
No.
It needs to be that's
polyester.
Sweat wicking,
the moisture wicking,
dry fit. Yeah, those are the good shirts.
That will last if you are gonna put a clothesline. But all your other clothes is not gonna last.
And even like shorts, like he doesn't like his workout shorts. The one, I don't know, he likes them to be like more with pockets and the zip and stuff. Because if you don't have pockets with zippers, then you can't put your stuff. And you need to walk around with a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, you do.
Like you need your keys. If you need a place to put your keys, you need a place to put your money, and you want to be able to zip it up.
Yep. Your cell phone. A man purse.
He has a man purse. You want to go get your man purse? Show them your man purse. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, show and tell.
All right, we're gonna see what Hobart needs when he goes out in the community. Hey, and if you are just finding us, you're welcome to join us on our journey. We are we're living in the Philippines. We just moved here, and we're gonna stay here for many, many years. And we do get on and talk to you about our lives here in the Philippines, like what we're learning, and everything is new. Everything is a new experience. So we come on and we tell you all about it. Here's his man purse. So like and subscribe to our channel. Oh yes. So we got the Pack Safe. Here's another
free advertising.
Free advertising for Pack Safe. Okay, guys. We like this bag because it is a really good size, and it is very manly. It has locks, so you can pretty much lock your bag. Lots of little pockets inside. RFI resistant, like for scanning. What's up? Okay, you speak about it.
This is not manly at all. Okay,
it's manly.
This is horrible. All right, manly bag. Manly is like putting your wallet in your pocket. Okay. You know what I mean? If you're one of them guys that has a chain in your wallet, that's great. Unfortunately, it's hot, right? And you can't really tie your chain on your belt or anything like that because it's way too hot. Okay, so guess what? I'm stuck with this man purse. All right.
Plus, okay, so he has a daughter. So what's in your purse? What's in your man purse?
Okay, so
wipes. Because we have a daughter.
my daughter is a little spoiled. And you have to keep this around everywhere you go, okay? Got the wipies.
Like the big wipes.
Got the wipies. You can't. You gotta have wipies.
Yes,
you gotta have.
You must have wipies in the Philippines, guys. Do not leave home without them. There's no bath. Like the bathrooms don't have toilet paper half the time.
Not just toilet paper, but you also need to walk around with soap.
Oh yeah. You do need to carry soap.
Whenever my son and I go to the bathroom, we're bringing our own soap, and every bathroom we go to, some of these guys pee. and they don't even wash their hands.
Mm-hmm.
They don't wash their hands at all. And I'm like, hey son, make sure you wash your hands thoroughly, right? Every time you go anywhere. And I saying this out loud and obnoxious in the men's bathroom. Some of these guys don't even wash their hands, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's probably because there's no soap, and
Right,
my son
right.
and I are having this conversation, and some guys just walk in, they look at us, and they keep walking. You know what I mean? I know they hear me. I know they understand what I'm saying.
You're like,
But they're probably
secretly,
like
you're like trying to shame him. Wash your hands.
what a mind your own business, dude. Mind your own business, okay? But look, this is pretty good. It's got, I carry all my stuff in here.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
So there's his bag. All right, so we also want to talk to you guys about services like spa services and wax services, massage, nails and hair services. So you could get your eyebrows done, your eyelashes extended. You can do all kinds of stuff here. So we're gonna talk to you about that. Okay. Wanted to tell you that you can pretty much get everything done at home. You can, look on Facebook, see who does home visits, and you can get things done at home. The only thing I'll tell you is that you just want to be careful when you're getting services because they are not trained like they are in the US with like licensing and all that. And then the hygiene stuff could be questionable. And so we have gotten really sick after some services. So, and that's because we believe that they didn't change out like where you put your face. Everybody, so we all got fevers and sickness after getting a massage. Okay, but recently I've tried a few wax places. I tried a wax place that did wax with like where they put the wax down, then they put the strip and they pull it. And that wax experience, it was like I will never do it again. I won't go back there. I felt like the technique, the pull was not right, and I also wasn't too sure about how they, if they double dip in the stick. But I'm the kind of girl that doesn't like to do that kind of wax. I don't like to put the soft wax on and then you peel it with the paper. I'm not cool with that. I prefer hard wax. So I took a chance and I tried this new place out today, which did have hard wax. So that was great. I was pleasantly surprised. But and I'll tell you that her technique for pulling was on point. So I was like, yes, I will come back to this place. Yes. The only issue I have with the place is that they use the same stick for the wax, and I saw them sharing the wax. So that's kind of the best that I can get right now. So I will risk my health so that I can get waxed. So I can get the hard wax. I found someone that does hard wax, but they don't have the best practices, and but that's all I can do right now. So I will just deal with that. Even though I know, like, because I have cousins that are in the industry and they tell me all the ins and outs, like, hey, you need to pay attention for this, pay attention for that. And it's same thing when it goes like for nails, like when you're doing the spa, like let's say you were getting your feet done, like how the tub is cleaned between clients and stuff like that. So it's really important to know those hygiene practices for cleanliness, because I know them, and I notice that the different places I've been to don't tend to have that. Now, we went to the mall the other day, and we had a massage, and they did change the place where you put your face. So that was a plus. And they gave great massages. So we'll be back to that massage place. It was located in Rosales at the mall, close to the kids play area. So that's a good one. If I'm recommending anybody to go to any massage place, go check that one out because that one was good. The cleanliness was on point. Now, when it comes to how much things cost, for today I got my armpits waxed and my eyebrows waxed, and it was only 400 peso. So that comes out to like maybe $6. I'm not sure. I'd have to do the math on it. When I got a massage, so it was $250 for 30 minutes, and it was my feet only. That was a massage I got. It was a good one. That's the one I got at the Rosales Mall. But I also got a different massage from someone who is just kind of like a layman who just does massages. And that person only charged me about 200 peso. And that was for my arms and my legs. It was a 15-minute massage. I think it was 150, but I gave her 50 peso tip, so it was 200 peso. Let me see what else. Any other massages that I did? Oh, we did an in-home massage. That in-home massage was about an hour long. We were blessed with fevers and chills after, like a couple, like the next day, and but that massage in the house costs us $700 for the 1 hour. 700 pesos. Excuse me, I misspoke with dollars. Now, Hobart, did you want to talk to them about the services you got today and how much it costs? All right.
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't. But okay. You got a wife. If you're married, you know what? She's always staring at your face. And one thing that my wife does, she's like, "Oh, you got a blackhead right there. You got this. You got that." Right? And whenever like I tell her, actually she just starts doing it. Right? She doesn't allow me to touch her face, but she's just like, all right. And what she does is like, I think Divina finds it interesting when I'm just like squirming for pain. I'm like, right? That's because she's like doing it extra hard, right? Well, so she encouraged me to go get a facial today.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what is that? And she's like, well, it's one of those things when they get the blackheads out.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never gotten a facial before, right? But
you're looking younger. Okay, I think you're radiant.
Right. And you know, I also got my eyebrows done. Look at that. All right, so yeah, there's a few things that I want to talk about, and just to give you guys a heads up about this, okay? If you're a dude, right, never gotten a facial before, right, I will caution you, all right? If you know anything about pressure points, all right, this lady uses this stick or whatever that's metal. It's got like a thing. It's like a Q-tip that has like a divot, like a small spoon, but the spoon in the middle of it has a hole, and that's how they dig out the blackheads or whatever zit you have, right? I'll tell you what, it was hard. I was like, ooh. But you know, there was like other people there, and I didn't want to start screaming and squirming. But deep inside, I was crying. Okay, I was crying deep inside. I was like, oh, she was like all over this and all that stuff, right? And it was an hour long, right? I was like, oh my gosh, this hurts, right? But then she moved on to the eyebrows, and I don't know how women do this, okay? But if you have ever gotten the freaking thread thingy, the thread, right? So she does this. She has like two threads, right? Like her one in her hand, and then this one loops around, and then the other piece is in her mouth or something like that. And she's just doing this thing, right? And so you see this person. If you open your eyes, she's just like right up to your face, very painful. Okay, I'm like, what the? So it's even worse. It's even worse than the blackhead removal. Okay, it's even worse than that.
It's
And so
painful.
I was like, oh, so kind of like
Pain.
it was kind of like something. I opened my eyes, I think, and there's a bug that got in. You know what I mean? I was like, I had to like wrestle with it, and it kind of like a little teardrop came out almost, but then I sucked it back in. You know what I mean? I sucked it back in. All right, but I just want to let you guys like caution you. So if you are ever in Philippines and or anywhere else, I don't know how women do this all the time. Okay, but facials very painful. That thread thingy that they do in the eyebrows.
They threaded my armpits.
Oh,
I know it was.
I'm
It
like, oh my
hurt.
gosh, it's painful. So I don't know how women, the stuff that you guys go through to do all that, it's not necessary. Okay, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is painful. That's not something that I would do. No, no, no. It's just ridiculous.
Okay, so can we talk about it though? Like, how many? Like, was it a good? I mean, I guess it was a bad experience, but how much did it cost? I don't know. Like, tell the viewers.
Okay. So the facial was about 500 peso, right? About $8-9 USD. But the lady took like a whole hour, and what was even more disgusting about it, right, is that, hey, look, she says like, hey, look, this is all the stuff that I pulled out. I was like, "Bleh." I was like, what is that? It's like, this is stuff that came out of your face. I was like, that's nasty. Get it away from me, right? I was like, oh, wow, you did pretty good work. I think she was like, I did all this stuff. Okay, so you better give me a tip. I did. I left a very good tip. And so if you want your face, you know what I mean, pushed on the, uh, what are those?
Pressure
The
points.
pressure points on your face, right? And you want the threaded thingy, all right? And you want her to show you the hard work, right, that she's done. Go to Ordaneta, right? And it's like Dermacare. It's called Dermacare. It's
Dermacare.
called Dermacare, and they will definitely take care of you. As
On
you
the
can
third
see,
floor.
as
Is
you
that
can
the
see,
third floor?
as you can see, right?
I think it's on the second floor.
Yeah,
It's on the second floor.
so
No, it's on the third floor. I
they
can't remember.
They didn't do any of this though. She was like scared to touch this, but all this other stuff up here and all that stuff, yeah, she got in there.
Nice.
She got in there. I thought that my wife, you know what I mean, was kind of like, you know, going in there and like trying to make me cry and be painful and stuff. That lady over there, a lot worse, but she did a phenomenal job. I have to give her that.
Yeah. Your face looks really clear.
She
Really good.
She did a phenomenal job, right? Hopefully I don't break out tomorrow. Right?
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. We'll find out in a
that's what
couple
I'm waiting
days.
for, right? Because you know, she's like, don't take a shower for just 6 hours. I was like, I'm gonna take a shower when I get home. Okay, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me how to live my life. What's going
No
on
shower
here?
for 6 hours.
What? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Since when?
I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna go home.
I need to ask. I want to ask my esthetician cousins out there. Like, can you take a shower after you get a wax? Like, what? That's weird. Because she waxed my eyebrows and she said, "Don't wash your face for 6 hours." And I was like,
I like to exfoliate.
No, you're not supposed to exfoliate.
Well, too late. So if tomorrow my face is all puffed up, like I got beat up, that's
if you get pimples in your
got
forehead.
Pimples in my forehead, you know, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much all the topic that we've covered today. Discussing what we did, our troubles with the washer dryer, the prices of computers, the prices of services that you can get. But if you really want to, if you like, you don't even have to leave your home. You can have the massage come to your house. Haircuts come to your house. Your nails come to your house. You just gotta have the right connections,
right?
But they'll come to you and they'll hook you up. So
they might hook you up with some fungus in your fingers.
No.
You know, like a sickness 2 days later.
That's not true. Okay,
it's true.
Not true.
It's true.
Not true. What I would do is I would boil water and make sure that all that stuff is kind of like sanitized before we.
You're like, I'm sanitizing my stuff.
For me, right? And
bring your own blanket to put on your face so you're not putting.
Did I tell you that my masseuse, that very good one,
yeah,
was blind?
You always get the blind dudes.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Well, no, the one we went to in China, he started with you first, and you're like, oh no.
I was like,
oh
no. I
So,
need a lady. I need a lady.
yeah. So my masseuse in Rosales, where I just had my
Oh,
foot
yeah.
massage, was kind of blind. I didn't know that he was blind until he almost ran into me when like leaving the area. I was like, what the hell? Trying to run me over and stuff. I was like, all right, I'll just move out of the way. But he couldn't see. He really couldn't see. He left the area, sat down. I gave him a good tip because, oh man, he did phenomenal. Yeah, it was great.
And then I didn't leave any tip because he paid for my stuff, and I thought he left the tip too. I don't know. I'm horrible.
So you know it's a good massage when you fall asleep. Okay, usually it's a full body massage when you fall asleep. You know what I mean? But this one was just 30 minutes, and I fell asleep.
He was tired.
So I was like, I was probably snoring up in there, but I was like, yeah, that was a good massage.
It was a good massage. Yeah. So he paid for mine, and he comes in, he finds me, and he's like, hey, go get you a massage. I already paid for it. And I was like, okay. So I went and got me a massage, and
30 minutes for both of us was like 500 peso. That's not bad.
That's like $10.
That's not bad for like a 30-minute massage. So, but they do full body massage there for about an hour for about 450, 600 peso. So yeah.
Yeah, we had a great Saturday, and it was like super stress free. I think we had a wonderful time. We just had a good time. Good food, everything.
Definitely.
The whole day was great.
Yep, that was nice.
Nice.
So pack your own soap and make sure you have baby wipes.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. That's all. That's my advice. And facials for guys. Nah, you don't need it, homie.
You don't need it, homie. Nah, I walk around with all these dark heads, and no, you got your black heads. You need to clean them out. I'm glad you did it.
Anyways, live life to the fullest. Y'all have a good one.
Good night.